So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today I want to talk a little bit about the world of Warframe after the new war, because if you've played through the new war and finished it, you may have noticed some small changes here and there. To be more specific, I'm talking about the new Narmer bounties that become available after the new war. You can pick the bounty up in Cetus during the day and it's level 50 to 70. However, if it's night in Cetus, you can actually head over to Fortuna and the bounty is going to be available there. But why would I want to do these bounties, Mr. YouTube man person, I hear you ask? Well, it's because despite these bounties not necessarily being new, it's basically just the old bounties with Narmer enemies instead, the reward pool is completely different. You're gonna have to do it if you want to get Caliban, because you can only get the chassis, the systems and the neuroptics from these new bounties. You can also get the blueprint for the 3 Archon weapons in there, and as far as I know, it's also the only way to get Narmer Isoplast, which is a new resource that you need to build Caliban and those Archon weapons. Though it's not the only use for the Narmer Isoplast, you can also give it to the Quills or the Vox Solaris for additional standing. And there is still more, because we also have 3 new sets of mods that are based on the Archons, so Boreals, Niras and Amar's set. The Boreal set makes you take less damage while airborne, with one of the mod examples being on the screen right now. The Nira set makes you do more slam damage, and the Warframe mod is actually very good. It's a hybrid of health and ability duration, which is very nice indeed. And the Amar set makes you teleport to an enemy whenever you do a heavy attack, with the specific example here being for duo daggers, and it's a hybrid of melee damage and slash. The sets are fairly similar to one another. They all have 3 mods and they consist of a Warframe Exiles mod, a Warframe mod and then a specific melee weapon class mod. I think the sets are actually pretty cool. I particularly like the Warframe mods because you get a defensive stat and a power stat on top of that, so that's very good. The Exiles mods are, well, just that, Exiles mods. They give you some extra stuff, and I think actually the weakest is the rare mod from these sets, so the actual specific weapon mod, because it very much depends on what kind of a melee weapon class you prefer. Though then again, if you're not a big fan of melee, let's just say, you could use the Boreal mod and get free airborne damage reduction. Now, as I've said already, the bounties themselves are not necessarily special, they're just high level versions of already existing bounties. So you don't have to be scared to jump in right away, but also don't expect anything too spectacular from them. There might be something special hidden there somewhere, but I haven't found it yet. And I honestly think that's okay. It's just a very sensible and simple way to expand on existing bounties and add in a little bit of extra content on top of everything else that was added with this update. And that's pretty much what there is to say about these new Narmer bounties. So I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these new Narmer bounties, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.